What's up, everyone? It's Tony's Timepiece Review today, Tuesday, August 10th, 2021. And cheers, having a beer. I just wanted to talk about customer service, bad customer service. I'm sure we've all had it, no matter what we've done, whether it's going to get something to eat, going anywhere. Sometimes you just get really bad customer service. It could be calling your cable company, calling your phone company. You name it, the list goes on. And in this case, I'm going to talk watches and watch dealers, ADs, and just in general, watch people. So now, I'm not talking about bad customer service in the sense when you go in to buy a watch and they treat you like crap or anything like that. That's not what I'm getting at. I'm talking about the follow-up, the afterwards, after you've already made your purchase. Okay. Now, keep in mind, generally, if you're going into a watch store, say you're in the mall or whatever it is, and they don't know you, you don't know them, they don't know who you are, and they don't know how serious you are about buying a watch, but you buy a watch and that's it. And it could be a good experience, it could be a bad experience, it could be an okay experience, depending on what kind of watch you're buying, or jewelry or whatever. But my problem is this, and I'm going to be specific, especially with high-end watches. Let's start with Bindi Jewelers in Glendale, Galleria, Southern California. I initially had gone in there. It was I think the date was June 1st, 2018, when I initially went in there to buy a Cartier, and I ended up buying my Rolex Datejust that I had at the time. The service was awesome. The sales rep was awesome, and my experience was great. Afterwards, they sent me a nice card and all that good stuff, and it was all good. So when I went into Bindi, a couple of months ago, to buy my Cartier Tank XL, if you can see that like that, I had a great experience. The sales rep, his name was Juan. He was a nice guy. We talked. He spent all the time with me. He was great. When I bought the watch, it came with the Cartier black leather strap and deployant clasp. I don't particularly like the black. I mean, it's not bad. I said I couldn't stand it, but it's not that bad. I prefer blue. But they don't carry those in stock. I mean, if I went into Beverly Hills, they probably would have had it in stock, and it would have been a whole different experience, but they didn't have it. So I said to him when I bought the watch, "Can you get me the blue strap?" And he said, "Yeah, absolutely, no worries. No, don't worry about it." So, okay, great. I bought the watch. I don't know, a couple days later, he texted me asking me if I was interested in any other watches, or if I had any watches that needed service. Bring it in. Great follow-up. Awesome. I was like, not right now, man, but I am interested in the blue leather strap. Can you please get that for me? Text me back. My watchmaker isn't in today or whatever. I'll get back to you in the next day or two. I'm like, fine, awesome. Never heard from him again. And that was it. I was like, okay. Now keep in mind, I know they don't make money off of the straps. It's $160. Or if I wanted the alligator, it would be like 300 and something. I told him I was not sure. I said, get me the blue one and I'll think about the alligator. Great. Treat me well, get me that strap, do whatever you got to do, because guess what? Next time I buy a watch, I'll come back to you and buy another watch. $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, however much the watch is that I want with my budget, I'll buy another watch from you. I've already got a track record with them. I spent $7,000 on a Datejust just a couple years prior. I just spent almost $4,000, $3,550 on the Cartier. So I'm proven to I have a little bit of a track record with them. I've spent some money with them. Get me the freaking strap. Can't be bothered to fucking text me back. Dude, that sucks, because now I'm wearing my Rolex Datejust 39mm. And guess what? I didn't buy it at Bindi. So, again, this is because you need to follow up with your customers, and if they're asking you for something, how small it is, man, provide it. It's not a big deal to say, hey, I'll get you the strap. I'll come in, I'll pick it up, that's it. Next watch, I'll go back, buy another watch. Cool, awesome, didn't happen. fuck you, Bindi. Sorry. Can I say that? Can I say you? All right, let's fast forward it now. When I bought the Tissot PRX, I bought it at Timepiece Network in Burbank, California. That guy didn't know me from anyone else, but I was wearing my Cartier when I went in there to buy the watch. And he noticed I was wearing a Cartier. Also, you know, we started talking about watches. He doesn't know as much as he thinks he does about watches. And, you know, I'm not saying I'm the know-it-all of watches either, but man, you know. But he helped me out. I initially had also asked him about getting a strap for my Cartier, the OEM strap, the Cartier blue strap. And he goes, oh, I can get anything, you know. And initially he said to me, where do you buy your watches from? I said, well, I got my Cartier at Bindi. Well, hey, bro, why did you buy it at Bindi? I can get you anything you want, man. Rolex, blah, 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 the whole thing. So we talked about that. I'm like, well, you know, I don't know you, you know. You Rolex? He's like, yeah, you have to pay a premium on it, but he still didn't show me any Rolex. They're not an AD. They don't carry Rolex. So he's talking from these gray market, wherever he's getting them from. So I'm not sure. I don't know the guy. Why would I buy it from you? But at the same time, I'm like, yeah, hit me up, dude. Let me know what you got, and I'll check it out. Again, another reason why I didn't go back to the Timepiece Network. Okay, so that's just one thing. So I asked him about getting the strap for the Cartier, and he's like, it's just a 24 millimeter strap. I go, no, it's 23 millimeters. He's like, no, they don't make a 23 millimeter. Go, trust me, dude, it's 23 millimeter. So I bought the PRX. I told him about Bindi not getting back to me. So he goes, oh, don't worry, man. I can get you the OEM strap, from my Cartier guy. I'm like, great, dude. Let me know. I said, because it really kind of pissed me off that Bindi didn't get back to me. He goes, well, they don't care. They don't make any money off it. I go, yeah, but it pissed me off because now I might not go back and buy another watch. It's just shitty customer service. And he goes, yeah, that's right. Yeah, goody. Yeah, it's like goody. So how long ago did I buy the PRX now? It's over a month ago now at this point. I've heard nothing from that dude. So guess what? Timepiece Network in the Burbank Mall. I won't ever buy a fucking watch from you either. So it's just one of those things. It really kind of, you know, pisses me off when, you know, you look at it, and this guy in the mall, the Burbank Mall, you know, I specifically said, dude, if you can get it, dude, get it for me. I'll come pick it up whenever. And he's, yeah, don't worry. You know, not realizing maybe I will come back and buy more watches from you because I'm not just a Rolex guy and I'm not just a Cartier guy. I will buy Hamiltons. They carry Hamilton. Oris. I've had a couple of Oris, you know, Luminux. I wouldn't buy another Luminux, but, you know, so that's my rant. What kind of experiences have you had? And, you know, has there been anything that has caused you to never go back somewhere because of their lack of follow-up, or if you've made a specific request to them what you're looking for and they never got back to you? It's kind of like one and done, you're out of here. You know, it kind of sucks because, you know, that's how businesses are, you know, run. You know, word of mouth is a huge thing. You know, right now I'm like, I'm not gonna go back to Bindi. I'd rather start off as a brand new customer in Cartier in Beverly Hills or Geary's in Beverly Hills or wherever it is that I go, then go back to these places, simply because you couldn't be bothered to follow back up with me when I asked. And I just spent, you know, almost $8,000 on my new Rolex, man, and that could have gone to Bindi, but it didn't. So having said that, that's my rant for now. Just let me know what you think in the comments of what's happened in your particular situation. And if you like my content or whatever, like and subscribe to my channel. If you have anything you want to ask me about any brand, whatever, just ask me and I'll do a video on it. You know, I'm a relatively small channel, man. I just do this because I like doing it and I love watches. I'm not out there trying to sell watches like a lot of these other channels. They're slinging watches. Oh, this is the most beautiful watch in the world, you know. By the way, I have it on my website now, and it's like, dude, we know what you're doing. So, having said that, I'll let you go. I appreciate you watching. Peace out. Rock and roll. Thanks.